Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we're finally watching Wakanda Forever. Before we hop on into the movie, let's head on over to our specialist Natalia for a word from our sponsor, Capital One Shopping. Natalie, she's not here again. It was worth a shot. Capital One Shopping is a simple and free tool to help you save money online. Just add Capital One Shopping to your browser for free. It only takes seconds and it works on Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and Safari. Then Capital One Shopping searches for a better price while you're online shopping at stores like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Apple, and more. The best available coupons are instantly applied to your cart at checkout, and a little friendly pop-up window will let you know if there's a better bargain elsewhere. Capital One Shopping scours the internet for incredible deals, so you know you're giving yourself the best chance at saving the most money. Last year, users of Capital One Shopping saved a total of $470 million. They could even save me $15 on this air fryer convection oven. Who doesn't love a great deal? You can also earn Capital One Shopping rewards while you shop, and then redeem those rewards for gift cards later so that the savings never end. To try it out for yourself, just go to CapitalOneShopping.com/NatalieGold or click the link in my description to add Capital One Shopping to your favorite browser today. Again, that's CapitalOneShopping.com/NatalieGold or click the link in my description. Thank you so much to Capital One Shopping for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys as always for listening to the sponsor. Now let's get back on into the video. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, especially you. Yes, you. Hello, you. You. How you doing? Thank you so much to all of my crispy golden nuggets who stick around, who subscribe, and who watch these videos with me on a daily basis. I really appreciate having y'all here, especially those of y'all who've subscribed and stuck around since the early Marvel days, since I started embarking on this journey across the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's been a fun ride, and I really do appreciate all of your comments down below. And welcome if you're new. Hey, hi, how are ya? If you enjoy these videos and you keep watching them over and over and over and over again, but you're not subscribed yet, maybe consider clicking that little red button down below to subscribe. You can become a crispy golden nugget today, maybe with ketchup or barbecue sauce. I don't know, whatever you're into. Just not dry, because that's f***ed up. Today we are finally watching Wakanda Forever. This movie has been out for a while in theaters, and it's finally released on Disney Plus streaming. I'm super excited to watch it. The first Black Panther movie was really fun. Obviously, this one is probably going to feel a lot more somber and serious. I know it has to deal a lot with grief, obviously, since losing an incredible human being on this planet and an incredible actor, Chadwick Boseman. I'm sure this movie will feel the weight of that loss in the story, and I have a feeling I may or may not get emotional. Unfortunately, I'm watching this movie at a certain time in my month when I'm really emotional. So this is probably a bad idea, but maybe it'll be an enjoyable experience, just allowing myself to feel the grief and pain that I've seen little glimpses of in the trailer in this movie. I also love Letitia Wright, and I'm really excited to see her step into the suit and see what her take is on the role of being the Black Panther, if they're even gonna call her the Black Panther or if it's a different kind of name for her. I'm just excited to kind of see her step into this role that her brother once held, and not only see the way that the characters carry themselves throughout this story, but also the way that the actors do. I'm sure this was a really emotional movie to make. So in a weird way, I'm kind of really excited to see it, although I know it's probably going to be a really emotional ride. I'm not super familiar with everything that happens plot-wise in this story. I do remember a long time ago watching the trailer for this movie over on my second channel, Natty Gold. I watched the trailer for this over on a live stream that I did around November sometime. If you ever want to catch my live streams, maybe go check out that other channel. We play video games over there and hang out and do react streams. And I've also just been posting more fun, random kind of videos over there. So if you're into that kind of stuff, if you're into Reddit reacts, try not to laugh videos, challenges, vlogs, all sorts of stuff, that channel has a lot of fun stuff to offer. But that was the last place and time that I watched this trailer. It's definitely been a really long time. I do remember there being a character in this story that was in the water. They rode whales, I think. It had something to do with, I don't know if it was Poseidon or the lost city of Atlantis or something like that. I really don't remember, but because it's been so long at this point, I kind of don't want to revisit the trailer, and I kind of just want to see what this movie is like and what the story is like and go into it not remembering what I saw in that trailer. But because of that, I don't really know who plays the antagonist. Like, I can't remember. So I'm pretty excited to just kind of have fun with you guys today and immerse myself in a new story in this universe. So without any further ado, I think it's finally time. So if y'all are ready, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into the movie.
Past, please allow me to heal my brother of this illness, and I will never question your existence again.
Oh, are we starting off the movie with him alive, but he's dying?
Your brother is with the ancestors.
Oh. So hard watching them all just crying. It's so hard to watch. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh. Aw. Oh my God, this is like the quietest Marvel intro I've ever seen. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I was holding on until they showed me his face. That's so sad, man. Damn it. I was holding out. I feel like all the people who worked on this movie must have just like cried all the time. Man, she just looking incredible in every single scene. Oh my God.
It has always been our policy to never trade vibranium under any circumstance.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important.
But because of the dangerous potential of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, she's really speaking truths. She's saying it. Yeah, vibranium ain't the problem. People are the problem.
The Black Panther is gone. They have lost their protector.
Is a protector gonna come out of these doors right now? Yeah. Yeah, oh, I forgot how epic the music is for these warrior ladies, man. Oh my goodness.
Where is your spear?
Yeah. Ah!
It will not change under my watch.
Aneka's like the they're all shaking her head at her. Ha! Aneka's like the new young blood, huh? That's funny. They love a show. They are so theatrical. Also, like, look at these outfits. A wardrobe just went all out. I love it.
We are aware of the ongoing efforts by some to find vibranium outside of Wakanda and wish you the best of luck.
Oh yeah, me too. Go find it. Go find it. Oh God, are they gonna find it here in the Atlantic Ocean? There's no way there's just Wakanda or vibranium in Wakanda, huh? Oh, I guess we gotta like meet the people that live in the sea, so maybe they have access to vibranium too.
What the hell was that?
Mer people are coming. You guys are gonna die.
What's that sound?
Sirens. Uh-oh. 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 They're all gonna jump into the ocean. Oh, that's spooky. I love this. This is like, the choir nerd in me is so excited by this right now.
You're off the edge.
Well, that sucks. Now everyone's dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, they're gone.
They're not gone. You think they're gone.
We're good. We're good.
Stop saying we're good.
They were blue. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, y'all are dead now too. He's flying. Oh, it's the guy. He's got the wings on his feet, right? I forgot he can fly. Man, these guys are powerful, huh?
Shuri, there's something that I need to tell you.
Yeah, what is it, Mom? Oh, of course, the elephants are interrupting. Is it the mer people? Are they here? Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Okay. Oh, he's the only one that's not blue.
My people call me Kukungkan, but my enemies call me Namor.
Namor, I can pronounce that. There we go.
Your son exposed the power of vibranium to the world. His choice has compromised us.
He brings up a really fair point.
I have more soldiers than this land has blades of grass, and they have incomparable strength.
Oh boy.
I would hate to come back under different circumstances.
I think you should probably help him.
For your own sake, don't mention anything about me to anyone outside of Wakanda.
Oh boy. He's so intimidating. The way he just casually said, I have more soldiers than there are blades of grass in this country.
If we do what he is asking for now, what is to stop him from coming back?
And demanding more. Honestly, that's true, but I don't know. It's tough. I see both sides of the coin.
He snuck past our defenses.
That will never happen again.
You know, Ramonda, can you bring up the thing you were gonna say before Namor interrupted about T'Challa?
When are we leaving so I can see my favorite colonizer?
Wait, the guy who was in the first movie? Are we gonna see him? He's running to, yay! He's running to Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's so funny.
You gotta be fast. The US needs another machine, and this kid is the only person in the world who knows how to build one.
This woman, that we saw. Oh, it's not the woman we saw. Oh, it's a kid. Wow, this is crazy. It's gonna be Shuri versus this girl. Wow.
Your Princess Shuri.
Oh, she knows her. She knows who she is. Interesting.
Oh, am I getting recruited?
No.
No.
Oh, man, we're gonna have to protect her. She seems sweet.
You wait right here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
She's gonna run. Oh, no. Ooh. Her bathroom's in here. Never mind. Oh, she was gonna run.
Get out of my dorm.
Honey, I'm sorry, but you're going to Wakanda.
See how they teach the children to treat their guests?
They spit in here.
Well,
They're in here.
I know, I do too. Why are you still throwing things, ma'am? Ma'am, she just destroyed the first thing you threw. I am so confused how she was just making a project for school. What, the government stole it? That's not her fault.
That thing can fly.
There's an entire YouTube channel dedicated to sightings of me. That's awesome.
Oh, I love that we haven't seen it yet. That's funny.
The hell is that? Oh, she got an Iron Man suit. Full back. Stay where you are.
Oh my God, she's the next Iron Man. This is crazy.
Remote piloting activated.
She just made her leave. We just gotta get her the Black Panther suit now. Come on, she's already doing crazy shit. She needs a bulletproof suit.
I got a special delivery for y'all in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the drone, the surveillance drone. Oh my God. All right, well, you can't come back to America after this, girl. It's Namor, isn't it? Didn't they say deliver the scientist? Like, you'd think they'd give him some time to do that and not attack him. Yep. Oh, they're on a killer whale in Boston. Oh my God. They rode a killer whale all the way up here. Oh, there we go, a humpback. That, I guess, how far? I don't think killer whales don't go up to that far north, right? I don't even know. Oh my God, finally, at least that woke Shuri up, but...
We take them both alive? Yes, Atuma.
Uh-oh. Oh, Shuri's going with him now. Oh no. The queen gonna be pissed. This is like the worst way for this mission to turn out.
You will be stripped of your rank as general of Wakanda's armies and your status as Dora Milaje.
Oh no. Oh no.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone!
Yeah, I understand why she's losing it. I don't really blame her for making this decision at all right now, but it is heartbreaking.
On your feet, General.
What? Okay, we're calling her General one last time. Is that what's happening? What's Okoye gonna do now? I feel like she derives her purpose from being a general.
Lila.
Ugh. Oh, here she is.
I was a different person
I
then.
need someone who can find where she is being held.
Uh-oh. Gotta come back into it, girl.
Who on earth would risk war with Wakanda?
Ah, cut to them now.
You're not leaving me in here, are you?
I'm coming back.
I do feel really bad for Riri. She's losing it. She was just at MIT today. Her life is just completely flipped upside down. Oh, they're gonna feed her now.
Hanan?
Which is also like a really scary thing in movies. You're like, why are you feeding me? Why are you being nice?
Otros que lo han buscado con mal en su corazón no han regresado. Siga perdida en la profundidad.
Oh God, and now we're showing them down here. Oh, that is a really pretty outfit they put her in. Man, I'm simping over the wardrobe team right now. I love it.
Your mother was human.
She was.
Wow.
Then she became something else.
How?
How? How is never as important as why.
Well, why not how and why? Great, we're gonna get those answers.
Chuck led him to a plant sprouting from a blue rock.
Whoa, it's a lot like, you know, the heart plant, the heart flower.
My mother was pregnant with me at the time.
Oh.
She did not want to ingest the plant for fear of what it may do to me, but the shaman was convincing.
Oh. Honestly, the shaman was really smart. Or not the shaman, sorry. She was really smart for not wanting to ingest it for her baby. She had good motherly instinct there.
They all fell sick.
Oh God.
And their lives, their existence there, ended.
What? Oh, and then they turned into blue merpeople? And that's why Namor's the only one who's like not blue? And somehow they just knew. Oh, but underwater, they go back to like a normal skin color. Oh, this scene I remember seeing in the trailer when she gives birth underwater. Is that why Namor can breathe on land and talk on land? Why did he get winged feet though?
I'd love to see your nation.
Well, you can go down there in that. Hypothermia will creep you almost instantaneously.
Oh, because it's so cold, right?
Your blood will become toxic.
Right, because of the pressure. Uh-huh.
Or you can wear a suit.
Yeah, the suit. Let's just do the suit thing. That sounds great. Oh, there she goes. He's kind of funny. I like him. Damn it. I really like everyone in this movie so far. Like, I don't really want anyone to die or like, which is kind of nice. I kind of like that I vibe with him. Like, he's not just like this villain that I'm like, screw you, dude. Like, no, I like see where he's coming from and he's funny. I like him. I like want a happy ending. I don't want anyone to die, okay? Whoa, this is gonna be cool, isn't it? So this is how they travel with the current. That's smart, that makes sense. It's like driving a car.
In the depths of the ocean, I brought the sun to my people.
Oh, that's really cool.
I know you wished me to spare the life of the scientist, but now you see what I have to protect.
Yeah, but it's not her fault. Like, she's just a student. She's a really cool, nice, sweet student, and she doesn't want to destroy your city. She was just making a project for class, like...
Nakia, your hunch was correct. I've picked up a location on Shuri's Kimoyo earrings.
Oh, is she on the same beach that we just saw that flashback story of Namor's mother on? It looks like the same kind of area. Yeah, it is. It is. That's the same little tunnel that guy went down to retrieve that plant. And she works quick.
If she's down there, I'm sure I'll encounter resistance.
Yeah. A lot of resistance. Oh no.
I will attempt to draw Namor out.
Oh, with the conch? I understand why they're acting this way because they're so worried, but it's a shame because like Shuri's doing just fine and brokering peace, maybe even, but this is gonna cause tension. However, I wouldn't expect them to do anything different. She's worried for her daughter.
I need to know if Wakanda is an ally or an enemy.
Oh boy, there's no in between. Come on, man.
So you plan to wage war on the entire world, and you want Wakanda to help you?
That's the only option? It's just black and white, really?
If we make an alliance, we can protect each other by striking them first.
Oh my God, man.
And if Wakanda does not accept, what then?
Right.
The scientists will die, and Wakanda will be the first nation to fall.
Oh God. That's horrible, bro. Oh, I liked you. Come on now. You gotta operate like this. Uh-oh.
Give me your beads. Give me your beads. I can save her. We have to go. There is no chance. You don't understand. This will mean war. We have to go away.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This will mean war. Oh, no. Well, to be honest, I don't know what you could have done. Namor was pretty ready to start war if Wakanda didn't give him everything he wanted and cooperate with him fully, which is really just f***ed up and unhinged. It's like, if you're not my ally, you're an enemy. It's like, some of us are just Switzerland, bro. All right, enjoy this moment, because it's about to get messed up, I'm sure. Oh. Oh no, he's gonna get angry. He's getting angry. The high-pitched noise, uh-oh.
Dan.
Yeah, uh-oh. You made him angry. Oh no, he's getting in his warrior attire. Plus they have the power of singing and mind control. Like, I'm worried, man. We gotta put Letitia in the suit. Time to get Black Panther suited up, come on. They wouldn't attack you though. They just want to stay out of it. But because you're trying to go out on the offensive and like attack all of the surface countries, like you're kind of forcing their hand. Uh-oh, water, uh-oh.
Yeah, under attack.
Ah! Oh, that was sharp editing with that cut. That caught me off guard. Man, they're too OP if they just flood. Bro, get in the boat! If they just flood the city so that they can function and fight the way they want to fight. You really think you're gonna be the one? Oh, thank God he's okay. Jesus, I thought he shattered his chest under there. Man, he ain't even scared of bullet. He's like really is a god status, huh? He's just bulletproof. It's wild. I feel like somebody important really has to die. Like we gotta go through a dark night of the soul moment for Shuri, because she's like the lead of this movie. I worry that her mother's gonna die, the queen. Yeah, I worry that the queen's about to die. Oh, Riri, you're gonna get taken, girl. Oh no, oh no, oh her crown. No, where'd she just get sucked to? No, where are we? Oh no, is she gonna go out like this? Oh no.
In 1 week's time, I will return with my entire army. And you will join us against the surface world, or I will wash Wakanda from the face of the earth.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have to have a Dark Night of the Soul moment. Like this isn't the main battle, this is just the first one.
You are queen now.
Oh God, shut up. Mama! Yeah, she had to die. I kind of had a feeling Riri's gonna be fine, but I had a feeling Ramonda would die. It just kind of makes sense.
Help me! Mama!
I wasn't even emotional from her dying because like I saw that coming, but it's more like watching Shuri and Okoye's reactions that made me emotional, you know? Oh God, not again! Oh, she didn't burn the outfit and she's back in the outfit. Oh. This poor girl, her whole family's dead, man.
Creo. Let's start by running a comparative analysis.
Oh, the bracelet. With the bracelet, yeah. Yeah.
Since this was grown from vibranium-rich soil,
Oh!
we may share some base-level similarities that we can exploit.
Maybe. Hopefully you could get seeds from that too to keep making more.
This is not me. Besides, I'm a civilian now. I turned in my weapon.
Well,
I built you a new spear as well.
Maybe you're not
a new one,
a part of the Dora Milaje anymore, Okoye, but there's a new queen in town and you gotta wear her outfit. Ah! This is funny. This is funny. This is the only way you'd get her in this outfit. Oh my God, I love Letitia's outfit there too. The white mesh is just such a fun vibe.
How would we know if it works? If it glows?
Oh. Oh, it glows fast.
I need you to have access to my chest, just in case I go through cardiac arrest.
This is, we're doing it the modern way. We're not burying them.
She's joking. Right?
Nope.
Right?
No. I like that. It's like we're taking all the traditions and giving them a modern twist. It's really fun.
Ramonda, siyakucela, yiza apha kwintombi yakho.
Oh my God, is she gonna see her family? I'm gonna lose it, y'all. I can't handle it. She's underwater. This is where her mom died? Is she where her mom died? Whoa. And she's dry! It's different. It's not like the tree where they're all panthers. It's like her mom in the throne, and it's a different ancestral plane. What the f?
You didn't believe the ancestral plane was real, did you?
Oh boy. Oh man.
So why did you take it then?
Revenge against Namor.
So I can be strong.
Strong to do what? See? We're more alike than you think.
Damn it!
I'm nothing like you.
Uh-huh. It's okay to have similarities with somebody you don't respect and don't like, as long as you can recognize those traits in yourself and work on them.
Are you gonna be noble like your brother? Or take care of business? Like me?
That's a pretty horrifying visit to the ancestral plane, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty terrifying. However,
Who did you see?
she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it.
It didn't work.
Hey, Shuri.
It worked. I'm sure it worked. I think it worked, honey. I think it worked.
Can I get some of that too?
No, probably not.
If Namor is indeed a god to his people, killing him will risk eternal war.
It's a really good thing to talk about. He's thinking, he's speaking some wise truths right now. I feel like he's acting a lot more level-headed. Although he was kind of level-headed in the beginning. He didn't want to, or no, didn't he want to like fight Namor initially? So yeah, he's come to his senses a bit.
What matters is what I want. And what I want is Namor dead.
Honey, but this isn't a way to lead your people.
And you're going to help me get it.
So sad. Oh no. Does this movie have a sad ending? I don't feel like it's gonna have a happy ending.
If you go to war for vengeance, it will not fill the hole left from her loss.
It's true.
It will only grow larger, and it will consume you.
Yeah.
It already has.
Oh no. Oh God. This is gonna be sad! Oh, now they're doing a sonic attack. The whales are fleeing. That's smart. Oh my God, he really is just so fast and strong. I thought those were storm clouds for a second, but it's smoke coming out of the back of the ship. Oh, they're tied to the ship. I was wondering, they're just doing truss falls? That's cool. They're fighting on the side of the ship. That's pretty cool.
Got you. So you now, Shuri.
Okay.
Evaporation cells activated.
It's like a sauna. Are we fighting in a sauna? Uh-oh.
His spear is made of raw vibranium. The ship could explode at any second.
Get us to the desert.
Oh, well, good thing there's land right there. Well, they're on land. Oh, right. Those are the suits. It's confusing when they're in blue. Like, how would the rest of Wakanda know that? They must have gotten the memo that those suits don't hurt the two people in those suits, even though they're blue as well. It's confusing. Yeah, the technology ain't working. You gotta fight hand-to-hand style. Ooh, he got his Achilles. Oh, he got a wing. F yeah. It's a cat versus a bird right now. Or a fish. Either way. He just got a spear. Shuri, what the hell, man? Oh, it's wood. Okay, at least it's not vibranium, but goddamn, it's right in the middle. Ah! Man. Okay, the suit healed, but does she heal that fast? I think the suit's healing, right? I think what's gonna happen is Namor is gonna collapse right before the water.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, never mind. Forget my predictions. Holy We gotta go help your people though, Shuri. It's not gonna heal you to get vengeance, girl. I just worry this is beginning your villain arc. Or not beginning, but the beginning of her villain arc would have been the queen.
Shuri,
Yeah, be a good person. Oh, now she's seeing her mom.
show him who you are.
Vengeance has consumed us. We cannot let it consume our people.
All right, quick, throw him in the water. I like that whole idea of like her mother coming to her and her finally seeing her mom in the ancestral plane and being like, show him who you are. I just think the execution of it was a little weird, the way they edited it with the cuts. But I kind of wish I'd almost just heard her voice, although it has a lot of meaning because we start off the movie with her not believing in the ancestral plane or believing in spirits. And then the first time she is hopeful that she'll see her family, it's actually Killmonger. And so it's a nice moment to have that in the end. And that's what convinces her to do the right thing. But I just think the execution of it was a little weird. Oh, yay! We can fix this and plant more. This is great.
Oui, Jonathan, si moun yo pral jouer boule jodi a donc pral chercher yo.
Oh, she came to Haiti. So Jabari is challenging for the throne. She's skipping it to come down to Haiti. I thought she's the queen, though. Is she just going to be the Black Panther and not the queen? Like, I don't...
Just give me one moment, eh?
Actually, I think I should do it on my own.
Do what? Oh, is she going to go burn her funeral clothes now? Who's this kid?
Shuri, can we join you now?
Oh my God, does she have a baby? No way.
This is my son.
No way. What a way to drop the bomb, girl. You couldn't have prepped her?
Your Baba prepared us for his death, didn't he?
She's having a crisis.
Did my mother meet him?
She did.
Oh my God, this secret was just kept from Shuri.
It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Toussaint is a beautiful name.
She composed herself real quick.
My name is Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that there's another family member, because I felt real bad that she lost her entire family. Ah! God dang it, man. I am shocked I kept it even somewhat composed. I mean, I cried a lot, but like, I only ugly cried really like once or twice. Could have been a lot worse. I'm really happy that we got to see a story center around Shuri because I love Letitia Wright. I think she's great. I wanted so much more of her in the first movie. Even though she had a great role, it was just the right size. That story was really focused on T'Challa and even Killmonger. Her role was a perfect size in that movie, but I just loved her in it. And I'm so glad we got to see a story where she's the protagonist. It's really about her journey through grief and the loss of her family and trying to make the strong, healthy decision to be a good person and follow in her mother's footsteps. I also enjoyed this whole idea that she's science-minded and technology-minded and doesn't believe in the traditions in the spirit world, the ancestral plane. And that's a whole journey for her as well throughout the movie, coming to accept the possibility that there are things that science can't explain. And the first time she's really excited by that prospect and hopes she'll see her mother, it's actually Killmonger, which I was so caught off guard by that. I did not expect to see him, but I feel like that was such an interesting choice and really made sense for where she was at emotionally at that time, wanting revenge. And again, I do really like the idea that her mother came back in at the end, right before she had the chance to kill Namor and say, show him who you are, show him who you really are. I just think the execution of it was a little bit weird in the edits. It felt like there was a weird cut in there. It felt a little jarring. It also felt like her lips were out of sync with what she was saying. I don't know if that was just my eyes seeing it, but something about it felt a little jarring and a little off. But I like the idea of that happening. I almost wish I'd just heard her voice and maybe not even seen her there. But that's just me. That's just me being kind of nitpicky. I like that happening story-wise, and for Shuri's journey as a character, I think that that's really beautiful and poignant. I just wish the execution had been a little less jarring. So many fun characters in this movie. I'm so happy we got to meet Riri. I think Dominique Thorne is adorable and super funny, and I just really liked her a lot from the moment we met her. I also think Namor as a character is also really interesting. Like, I kind of empathized with him a lot, and then he just kind of fit that classic villain trope, like, if you're not with me, you're against me, and if you're not my ally, you're my first enemy, and I will destroy you. And there's no wiggle room or space for negotiation here. It's either you're with us or you're against us, and I will destroy you if you're against me. And that's just kind of his philosophy, and that's the philosophy of a lot of superhero villains. So I was disappointed because I was like, oh, maybe like this will have a happy ending. But in a way it kind of did, because it was a happy ending for Shuri as having this really healthy emotional growth as a character, and Namor still being alive. Although that whole speech at the end with the member of his people, where she was like disappointed that he was not fighting back against Wakanda. I thought that whole speech was interesting because it does seem like he's waiting for the opportune moment later to get back at Wakanda, but also the speech was just ambiguous enough that like maybe they could be allies. Like, I feel like the speech kind of felt ominous, like they will need our help later and that's when we will get back at them. And I feel like that's kind of what the poster was signifying. But at the same time, the poster could also be signifying that they're working together, but it just looked like that poster behind him looked like him fighting a cat, aka the Black Panther. So I do feel like he's going to be an antagonistic force in later stories, but I do like that that speech was kind of sinister, but yet also a little ambiguous. But yeah, I also think that that's just important for Shuri's journey. Like, it sucks that she couldn't just finish him and have him not be a concern for later, but I think it's more important for her to heal and let that part of her vengeful heart go. And I think the ending was really sweet too, with her finally being ready to burn the funeral clothes. It also made the funeral scene with her mother that much more sad and heavy and powerful when she was wearing the same funeral clothes yet again because she didn't burn them and she still had them. It was just so tragic. And I think that's why that whole scene hit me so much harder than like any other moment in the movie, because now she's alone. She's got no family and it's just this dark place. And I knew we had to go there. When Namor and his people came to fight in Wakanda, I was like, listen, this is the first battle. It's not the main battle. It's not the climax of the movie. And Shuri is like way too happy still. And she's the protagonist. We got to go through a dark moment here. A dark night of the soul is coming. I think the queen's going to die. So it made it kind of predictable that that was going to happen. But also I feel like that just makes sense for the story. I mean, it's already so tragic that T'Challa is dead before his mother. Like, no parent wants to bury their child. And a lot of this movie felt kind of like out with the old, in with the new, with Shuri and technology and science. Although tradition still mattered in the end, tradition still was a heavy part of stuff, and she had to come to terms with that and learn to accept that. But she's a much more modern girl. She's a much more hip and like science and new technology focused type of person. So it kind of made sense that the Queen had to go and it had to usher in Shuri being the next generation taking over and an adult. As tragic as it was, it just made perfect sense to me. But that whole scene where she's alone in the woods and then M'Baku comes to speak with her is just, that really hit my heart, because I'm like, oh, she's alone. It was just so sad. And I do feel like Letitia Wright did a great job acting wise in this movie. I really enjoyed watching her. Artwork was stunning. Wardrobe was incredible. I kept commenting on costumes, but like I legit just loved so many of the outfits. I feel like there were a lot of little things that Wardrobe did that felt like connections and through lines for the character's journey or connections to other characters, similarities in costumes and elements. I just really liked a lot of what I saw with the wardrobe, specifically in the art style. And yeah, it was a fun movie. It was definitely a lot more heavy and somber, which I knew it would be, but I did really enjoy it. And I'm really curious to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. I feel like with these Black Panther stories, the villains tend to be a lot more empathetic. I mean, I will say, I guess that's kind of like often the case with some Marvel movies. Not always, like some Marvel movies you watch and you're like, oh, this villain sucks. Like, kill him. I'm ready for him to go. But sometimes the villain is really complex and really empathetic. So I do like that I see that in both of these stories. But that is enough for my ramblings on this movie. I feel like I could talk about it for a while. It was definitely very meaty, very heavy, but very enjoyable. And I would love to know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Definitely leave me your thoughts as well as your suggestions. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I would definitely love to know if I should watch more things like this in the future. And subscribe if you want to. Till the next one, stay golden. Bye.